Gotta have games for two teams with championship aspirations out west. Steph Curry still sitting it out as his Golden State Warriors enter the crypt to take on LeBron James and the Lakers. First game out the All-Star break. Lakers get some bad news as D'Angelo Russell steps on the foot of Dante DiVincenzo off an inbound, and Russell is down and out. He will leave the game and not return. Sprain ankle is what they're calling it. He's day-to-day. LeBron says he plans on playing every game for the Lakers down the stretch. So far, so good for the King. LeBron going and getting it off the no-look from Dennis Schroeder. LeBron actually struggled from the field in this one. Anthony Davis didn't take a lot of shots either. Just 13 points for LeBron, 12 for AD. So how did the Lakers get it done? In large part due to that guy, Malik Beasley with the three. Right before the half. Welcome to my pool party. It's Jordan Poole for three. Third quarter. Lakers extend their lead to 4. LeBron James, 13, 9, and 8. Austin Reeves from pretty much the same spot, shooting the rock. And then Reeves finding LeBron, who snipes a 3 out the corner. Lakers up double digits. Beasley had 25 points. The Lakers are running away from the Warriors. LeBron is going to run right into a cameraman right here. Speaking of running, that is a big man coming your way. How about LeBron somehow, some way saving the TNT camera despite heading to the ground? I might have to give him the benefit of the doubt. That's a blocking foul for the King. LeBron scoring. Cameraman like, I'm okay, I promise. Lakers feel okay. A 124-111 win over the Warriors gets them to 28-32 on the season. Warriors fall to 29-30 on the season. Lakers improved to 28-32 on the season. They're going to probably need about 15 more of those bad boys of their last 22 games to me to get comfortably in either the 7th spot in the play-in tournament or maybe, just maybe, depending on how things play themselves out, in the 6th spot, which would get them out of the play-in situation and comfortably in the playoffs. I like what I saw from the Lakers last night. D'Angelo Russell, obviously that injury hurts you. It's going to be a day-to-day type of thing with him, according to Chris Haynes. We obviously know in today's NBA, day-to-day could literally mean tomorrow or a month from now. So, I mean, hey, we'll see what happens with D'Lo. I've heard Russell talk about just how important these games are for the Lakers in the past as well, of recent. So maybe, just maybe, he'll rush back. We'll see. The Lakers need as much time on the court as they can get together, to try to make this thing as much as you can right before the playoffs here. D'Lo's got big-time contract aspirations in the future on his mind, so he's going to probably get back out there, I would think, in less than a week's time. Lakers got the Mavs on Saturday. Big-time game right there. I want to talk about something real quick, though. I was noticing something here. So I watched this game from start to finish, every dribble, and, LeBron didn't play well from a shooting perspective. If you actually look at his overall game, he was very much engaged, very much a part of the game. He didn't shoot the ball well. I'm not going to say he didn't play well. Let me correct myself. He didn't shoot the ball well. Anthony Davis wasn't really effective offensively. He only took a few shots, but he was very engaged defensively. He was actually pretty darn good. He's actually been pretty good defensively for quite some time now until the third quarter. AD was good in the first half. Third quarter, the Warriors put in Kevon Looney, and he just gave AD absolute fits. I haven't checked the stat line. I know Looney had 15 rebounds in the game. I bet 8 to 10 of those rebounds came in the third quarter. Looney just dominated AD on the boards. The Warriors were making a run at it. It was actually Darvin Ham putting in Mo Bamba for like 3 or 4 possessions at a time. He comes in the game, replaces AD, and keeps Looney off the boards. The Lakers are able to extend their run. Malik Beasley had a really good game, and that was pretty much the focal point of the game. Looney was destroying AD on the boards, and I wanted to bring it up for a reason because it goes back to this confusion that I've had with Anthony Davis all season. I've talked to a lot of Laker Nation. They share my sentiments. I was just out in Los Angeles. I was able to bond with a lot of Laker fans out there. They understood exactly what I was talking about. Anthony Davis has been so up and down this year. And I've been thinking this through like a lot though, right? Because one of the things I loved about LeBron and Anthony Davis pairing together, I thought LeBron over his career had made a couple of questionable decisions with the star/superstar teammates that he's paired with. I'll call a spade a spade. I've told you a few of these guys have been kind of weird to me. I'm not going to go into detail of who I think weird versus not. I'm not going to do that, single people out. But I've thought over LeBron's career, some of his star to superstar teammates have been kind of weird. And when things have went left, it's kind of like, okay, you're weird. Okay, LeBron needs to move on from you. I'm talking about at the star-superstar level. I was happy about Anthony Davis being LeBron's guy because, to me, Anthony Davis, from what I see, I don't know the brother personally, seems like a normal dude. So now I'm really like thinking, because over the last year and a half, 2 years, Anthony Davis hadn't seemed like the guy that I saw the first year or so in LA. I'm looking at him on the court, right? Anthony Davis he looks unhappy 85 to 90% of a game. Now, he might say that's just him being, locked in, focused, but he doesn't look like he's having fun most of the game. I'm just being honest. He doesn't look like he's having fun. There was like a 10%, 15% stretch in that game where he was smiling. And I like to see Anthony Davis smiling. When he plays the game happy, he's the best version of himself. A lot of guys play the game, better when they're mad. That's not the case for AD. When he's smiling, that's when you get a great AD. When he's happy and when he's engaged on offense, he feels like he's a part of it. That's when he goes harder on defense. But he can turn it off on you quickly. He can go from, it seems like, happy to mad quickly. And I'm trying to figure out, is there something to some of these guys? Have I overjudged some of LeBron James' star/superstar teammates over the year? Is it something about just playing with LeBron that weighs on these guys? And maybe they're not weird. It's just very tough being a number two to LeBron. I'm just trying to figure it out because all of a sudden I'm looking at Anthony Davis. I'm like, bro, this is weird. I'm looking at LeBron and AD on the bench. Bro, they don't talk. The camera goes to LeBron and AD on the bench like 1,000 times during the game, and Darvin Ham's implemented this new rotation where LeBron and AD are actually not in the game at the same time into the first, somewhere in the third quarter as well, right? Like, you can see them on the bench just sitting there. It's like standstill silence. That doesn't seem like the body language of two friends. LeBron and D-Wade used to be on the bench tripping every game. LeBron and hell, I argue even Kyrie Irving will have more communication on the bench. LeBron and Kevin Love. Hell, LeBron and some of his guys in his first go-around in Cleveland, not named Delonte West, used to be on the bench chirping, dancing. I think I remember LeBron used to twerk, do a little one-legged dance. They used to play bottle games. Now LeBron is just silent. Anthony Davis is just silent. They weren't like that at the beginning of this. Now, every now and then you'll see them talk, but I'm just saying overall it's kind of like they don't have nothing to say to each other. You cannot tell me there's not something there. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. If y'all think I'm reading too much into it, please call me out. I don't mind. It don't bother me. I'm just looking at the body language on the court, and I'm like, what's going on? Am I missing something? Did I miss something? Something feels off. Now, if you're a Laker fan, here's the positive, right? The Lakers still won the game. You only got 25 points from AD and Bron. So that's a positive. LeBron had an awful night shoot. He probably won't shoot that bad probably the rest of the season. LeBron didn't get 20 points. That was the first time pretty much in a few months he didn't get to 20 points. You still win the game. So there's a lot to be happy about. I'm somebody that believes the Lakers need LeBron to be their number 2, and then they need Anthony Davis to be their number 3. And I know, and look, in an ideal world, AD would be the number 1, LeBron the number 2. I don't think we're going to get that. So now in my mind, I've kind of slid Anthony Davis back to number 3 for this until Anthony Davis can play for a month at a time, I can't have him as my 1 or 2. The Lakers didn't get Kyrie Irving at the deadline. So Anthony Davis, in theory, still will be your number 1, number 2. But what's happened since the Lakers have made this move at the deadline, these moves at the deadline, they go bring in Rui Hachimura first, and then they went and got D'Lo, Vanderbilt, and Malik Beasley. What happened is really the Lakers' number 1 has become LeBron again, and their number 2 has become everybody else, not named Anthony Davis. It's been a collaborative effort for their number 2 option. Now, actually, in that game, the number 1 option was everybody else. LeBron was the number 2 option, and then Anthony Davis was the 3rd option. But overall, we're seeing LeBron be option 1. It's taking a collaborative effort. Jarrett Vanderbilt has been playing some really good ball. What a huge pickup for the Lakers. I want him signed long-term immediately. I just found out that he was left-handed last night. And I bring that up to say he doesn't take a lot of shots, but he has such a huge impact on the game. D'Lo, I know he got hurt in that game, but so far I like what I'm seeing. I love how he's pushing that pace with LeBron. I love it. I love it. I love it. And Malik Beasley had 25 points. He literally was the guy that shot the Lakers to that victory. Rui Hachimura now, off in the second unit. I'm sure he's not happy about, the second move for the Lakers. Now he's losing out on some minutes, and maybe he'll lose out on some money. But bringing him in off the bench with Mo Bamba effectively in that second unit, that's a tough second unit with those 2 big fellas down low. So, yeah, I like what I see. So that's what I've seen from the Lakers so far since LeBron's came back from injury with the new guys. Right now, the second option for the Lakers is everybody else not named AD. And so far, so good. 15 more is what we need, Laker Nation.